I think we're seeing a little bit of convergence on the technology side. So the EMS space that we're in right today is becoming a little bit commoditized, and I think people are starting to look for a little bit more in terms of functionality downstream. So people are looking to add in things like risk, order management, compliance, accounting functionality. But that's predominantly where we're seeing our space currently moving to right now. On the buy side right now, we're seeing a big focus on cost. The total cost of ownership has become a part of it. I think traditionally people have bought big, heavy, enterprise-delivered software solutions. What they're looking to do now is outsource a lot of that technology and infrastructure to SaaS-delivered solutions. So TCO is a big part. The other part that we're seeing, I think, is much around analytics. So people want to understand the full cost of the life cycle. They want to understand what their traders are doing, how their PMs are performing. So we're seeing a big push into the TCA side of the business. Yeah, so I mean, industry-wise, again, I guess cost reduction is always going to be a big part of it. With a lot of the focus being right now on commission pressure, I think the brokers are finding it a little bit harder to pay for some of the technology solutions. So we're obviously going to be focusing a little bit on how we change that model somewhat. I think in terms of that as well, move to sort of newer technology-delivered solutions. We talked earlier about SaaS. Web-delivered technology is also becoming a big part of that. We've become part of a group called the OpenFin, which is allowing us to get a little bit smarter about the way that we bring in new components into our software without the need to actually have to go and hard code at the desktop level. I think a lot of unbundling has been focused on payment for research. I think there's a school of thought that says right now that the buy side is also going to be looking at other ways that its commission dollars have been put to work right now. One of those could be technology. And so I think in such, again, we're going to see a bit of a change where people might want to see more transparency around the cost that their brokers are picking up for them. So that commission dollar is just going to be broken out a little bit, and they'll have a little bit more understanding about how it's being used. I think it's an area of the business when you're in technology that sometimes gets overlooked or forgotten. People definitely do focus on the functional requirements of the product, but at the end of the day, software goes wrong. And I think it's how you deal with it, how much experience you've got, are your service people speaking the same language as your users. So I think we've looked at our organization and we've made sure that we've got people that really understand how our users are using the software and are able to deal with those problems when they do come up. I think it's everything that we just talked about, really. I think the things that we're making sure that we're focusing on what the industry is doing, what our clients are asking us to do. It's been a project in the works for nearly 3 years for REDI since we spun out of Goldman Sachs. I think we're getting to that point right now where the industry is starting to recognize our achievements, and the awards coming, and hopefully we'll see more in the future as well.